Hung baby, I rub my hand together to work up the spirit gathering in my palm. My nerves are all over the place. I can't stop. Right in diagonally outside the window, I blur as Jungkook drive, but it doesn't stick me much. I feel his warm hand reach up for mine, holding it gently. What's wrong, baby? He asks, his voice calm and smoothing as his tongue gang rubber small circle over my. It let out a small sign, forcing a smile, and just a little nervous. I admitted honestly. He lifted our joint hand to his lip, pressing soft kisses to my ankles, one after another. His touch arises and above a slight pout forming on my lips. You don't know that. I have looking out the window again. He burst out laughing, his bunny smile lighting up his face, and then he leaned over to pinch my cheek. You are so cute. First of all, we always meet my dad. We even worked with him for a while, so of course. He already knew you, and as for my mom, well, you were giving her a grandchild. She is going to treat you like royalty. Mark my words. I glanced at him, still unsure. You think so? I asked my eye wisely with a little hope. I know so, baby, he replied confidently, his focus back on the road. I bit my lips, tried to calm myself. You know, I start hesitantly. I've never met any of my parents before. I guess that's why I am a bit of edge. He glanced at me brightly, his eyes filled with warmth. It's okay to be nervous, he said softly, but I'm telling you, my parents will absolutely adore you. They might even like you more than they like me. I gasped, dramatically sweating his arm slightly. You were such a tease, Jungkook. He chuckled the sound deep and melodies and keep driving. His laughter always has a way of making me feel at chance. After about 20 minutes, we arrive at the Jeon house, or should I say the Jeon place. The large metal gates open automatically and Jungkook parked the car. He quickly stepped out and hurried to my side to help me. Are you okay? He asked as he gently supports me, helping me out of the car. I nod, but my attention is entirely on the house in front of me. It's massive, with elegant, cheap, attractive, and ground. I can only imagine how extra it must be inside. Jungkook noticed my and smiled. Wait until you see the inside, he whispered, guiding me towards the entrance. An old woman opened the door, smiling warmly as she stepped aside to let us in. Welcome home, Jungkook, she said with a polite bow before glancing at me. Inside the house is just as grand as I imagined. A massive huge in the entryway, sparkling like of star of God accent of the wall, and furniture made everything look so shining and elegant. There, Jungkook nudged me gently, and I realized I've been staring too long. I quickly looked ahead to see his parents seated in the living room. Mr. Jeon is, as I remember, calm and composed, while Mrs. Jeon beamed with warmth. I bowed politely. Hello, I am Kim Tae-hung, I said nervously. Laughter filled the room as Mrs. Jeon stand and approached me. No need to be so formal, dear, she says, cupping my face in her soft hand. You are so beautiful, Jungkook. Why have you been hiding such beauty from us? I blushed, forcefully lowering my head slightly. It's nice to meet you, I mumbled softly. She likes her arm with mine, pulling me towards the dining table. You must be hungry. Jungkook told me you've been craving a spicy taekook and kimchi fried rice. So I made sure we have on and a chocolate ice cream for later. I heard it's your favorite. My eyes sting with answered tears at her kindness. I glanced back at Jungkook, who grinned at me, clearly enjoying my reaction. Dinner is amazing, but I quickly realized Mrs. Jeon is very insistent. Did you want more, my dear? She asked, handing me yet another bowl of rice. I glanced at Jungkook lightly, pleading for help. I am so full I can barely move. Mom, I think they had enough. We need room for dessert. Jungkook interest saving me. Oh, of course, she exclaimed. How could I forget the ice cream? So they, how was our dear Jungkook been treating you, Mr. Jeon asked during dinner. I laughed lightly, glancing at Jungkook. He's been really good to me. He feeds me well and puts up with all my mood swings. Mrs. Jeon clapped her hand together. You two are so adorable. Then her tone changed slightly. So, when the wedding, she asked, looking between us. I frozen my eyes, biting while Jungkook nearly choked on his food. Mom, he exclaimed, thought, grating teeth. I told you not to bring that up. Mrs. Jeon just shrugged, turning to me. They, don't you think it's a good idea? You are having a baby together. After all, I clear my throat, feeling my cheeks heat up. We haven't really thought about that at Mrs. Jeon. I said sadly. Right now, we are focused on preparing for our daughter. She nodded her smile gently. I see. Well, I'd personally love for you to get married before my granddaughter arrives, but of course, it's your decision. I glanced at Jungkook, who glancing at his mom gently. I rubbed my hand against his throat, calming. His expression softened immediately as he placed his hand over mine, giving it a squeeze. After dinner, we all head to the backyard. Mrs. Jeon spends the entire time asking about the baby and offering her help. At one point, her hand rests on my belly and we both feel a tiny kick. She kicked. Mrs. Jeon swallowed her excitement and filled the air. Jungkook came up behind me, wrapped his arms around my waist and resting his head on my shoulders. Told you, love you, he whispered, kissing my. I turned to face him, smiling. They are really nice, I admit. Again, well, they know I'd flip the whole house upside down if they upset you. I roll my eyes playfully. You are so dramatic, Shampoo. Shall we go home? You look sleepy. He asked, brushing my hair out of my face. When we get home, I flop into the bed, growing I ate too much while. Jungkook lay down beside me, wrapped his arms around me. Sorry about my mom. She can't get a little ahead of herself sometimes. It's okay. Reply. I get why she feels that way. Will you marry me? Jungkook baby. I look at her there, his eyes widen and his mouth opening and closing, but no words come out. He looks completely shocked. I can tell he is not sure what to say, so I gently speak up. Hey, someday I say softly, waiting for him to catch up. He tattled his hand, looking at me in confused belief. May, some days I ask, my voice low and full of hope. He softened and a small smile spread across his face. Yes, I'll marry you one day, Jungkook. He replied, his voice filled with warmth before kissing me gently. Of course, I didn't expect he to want to marry me right now. We are still learning about each other, and I don't feel like I deserve him just yet. I want to be the kind of husband he can be proud of right now. We both so happy how things are. Our is little our girl. There is no rush of anything else. I smile at him, brushing a strand of hair from his bed. Let's go to bed. We have to work tomorrow anyway. I say, try to lighten the mood. He looked up at me, his wide eyes filled with curiosity. He asked, clearly surprised. I nod and again, yes, I shouldn't never ask you to stop working. That's was silly of me, but as your boss, I'd like for you to come back. He wrapped his arms around me. The tight hug, his voice muffled against my chest. Thank you. He over and over. His sweetness is enough to make my heart skip a beat. After we cleaned up and got ready for bed, I pulled him closer to me. He rested his hand on my chest and his hand gently traced circle on my stomach. Jungkook, he asked gently. I replied, relaxing into the moment. Would you like to meet my mom? He asked, his eyes full of hope. I smiled down at him, pressing a soft kiss to the tip of his nose. Of course, baby, I love to meet the woman who gave birth to such a beautiful person. He giggled softly, shaking his head. You are so cheesy, he teased, his voice light. He found a little sadness to his voice. My family isn't like yours. It's not as put together. I squeezed him gently, wanting him to feel safe. Hey, my family isn't perfect either. We all have our ups and downs, baby. I said, letting him know he's not alone. I know they been thought things in the past. Jean had mentioned it once, but I won't push him to talk about it. He'll tell me when he feels ready, They continue his voice quiet. I always thought I would fall in love, then get married, and then have kids. But look at me now, doing everything in the opposite side orders. My chest tightens, and I feel a wave of guilt. I don't want him to feel like things haven't gone the way he wanted. Baby, that's life. Not everything goes according to your plan, but as long as you go to achieve what you want, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. I said softly, kissing his head. I felt a nod again in his breathing, and I continued to comb my finger, thought his hair. Soon enough, he fall asleep, and I whispered a good night to our little princess before drifting off myself. Next morning, I watched him finish his breakfast, taking his time, as while fixing my tie. Take your time, baby. Jason cleared impatience. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go, he said, standing up and grabbing his shoes. I watched him struggling to tie his shoelace because of his growing belly, and I can't help but laugh. Baby, do you need help? I asked, stepping closer. He looked up at me with those big eyes and pouty lips, and I can't resist my big baby. I go bending down to tie his forehead. Jungkook, how am I supposed to hide my belly at work? They asked, looking up at me with a little concern in his voice. I smiled confidently in my answer. Baby, you have a Jeon in you right now. Walk with pride and show your belly to everyone. If anyone bother you, let me know and I handle it. I teased, giving him a wink. They hits my arm slightly, rolling his eyes. Jungkook, you can't judge for everyone who look at me. Of course I can. Who insult my blood? I say with a playful grin. They just roll his eyes again. Whatever. I guess we are telling people now. I've been waiting to tell everyone. So everyone for so long. I was reporting a little. Teacher said, he said, looking at me with a fond smile. Jungkook, stop about the part. It's not happening. It wouldn't be the best party of the country. I said, leaning in to kiss him softly. He smiled against my lip, and I can't help but feel a warm inside. Let's go, I say, entering our fingers as we leave the house. At work, I can feel all the eyes on us as we walking together. They insist on not holding hand, but I don't care. Everyone should know he belongs to me. He hides behind me, probably feeling shy. I step in front of his, looking at him seriously. Okay, you take it easy today. It's your first day back. If you feel sick, let me know right away and we'll leave. I say, making sure he know I'm looking out for him. Jungkook, it's my first day back, not my first day, and I will now go, he said, pushing me towards the door. I can see people staring at her, probably gossiping, but I really don't care. I led into his with a smirk. Where my case? I asked, teasing him a little. He looks around nervously, then whispered, Jungkook, people are looking. So I leaned closer to him, my smile growing. Want to giving them something to look at. They pushed me away harder this time. Jungkook, go away. He laughed, and I finally stopped teasing him, smiling to myself as I left. Lunchtime roll around, and I decide to see if they want to grab lunch with me. But when I reach his cabin circle, he's not there, and I ask my secretary, and she tell me they and Jean left together, probably to have lunch in the cafeteria. A little part of me feels jealous why I am feeling like this. I'm used to having a lunch with tea every day. I just want to treat him to something nice today. I slump into my chair, scrolling towards my phone, unsure if I should call or text him. I still on texting him. Have you eaten yet? A few minutes pass and he replied, Jean, and I decide to get some lunch. Sorry I couldn't eat with you, but dinner together, promise. I can't help but smile. He knew me so well. While I am so worried for him, I think to myself, my heart feeling full of fun.